Your battery goes flat when you think about cleaning? I've got a booster for you. Hey everyone, and welcome to Tech in Black. Today, we're checking out something awesome, Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra. Ultra Dock washes the robot's mop and has a tank for dirty water. It tops up the robot with clean water so it's always ready to mop, and empties the robot's dustbin. You can go up to 7 weeks without having to empty the dust bag. That's almost 2 months of not thinking about it. Now, let's take a look at the robot itself. Thanks to its PreciSense LiDAR navigation system and also a RGB camera, the S7 MaxV can create incredibly accurate and detailed maps of your home in just a few minutes. This robot has some serious muscle. We're talking a maximum suction power of 5,100 pascals. To put that in perspective, that is more than double the power of older models like the S7. It easily lifts dirt from deep in your carpets and cracks in the floor. But it's not just about vacuuming. Oops. This is precisely the kind of problem that the UltraDock's automated dustbin emptying feature is designed to prevent. The UltraDock is what gives you total freedom. It's a 3-in-1 powerhouse. It self-empties, self-washes, and self-refills. I've been using it for 2 years and haven't had to clean it manually once. You get that glorious set-it-and-forget-it level of comfort. And check this out. After washing the mop, the dock even dries it automatically. Before this robot vacuum even gets to work, first, it makes sure its dustbin is totally empty and that the clean water tank is filled right to the top. It even wets and washes its own mop, and only after all that, it's 100% ready to start cleaning. By the way, it washes the mop at 600 RPM, so you get a genuinely clean mop for every room, ensuring it's not just spreading grime from the kitchen to the living room. Here's a cool fun fact for you. When the robot finishes cleaning, it always parks itself facing inside the base, so its camera can't see the room. A pretty neat little privacy feature. So, let's dive into what makes this thing so awesome. We're talking Reactive AI 2.0. This robot literally sees everything. Thanks to its RGB camera and 3D structured light scanner, it recognizes and dodges 22 different types of objects. We're talking shoes, socks, scales, wires, and it's even TÜV Rheinland certified to avoid pet waste. That's a feature you'll be very thankful for. The VibraRise mopping system is a game changer. The mop pad vibrates up to 3,000 times per minute, actively scrubbing your floors to remove dried-on stains, not just lightly wiping them. And the best part? The intelligent mop lifting. The moment the robot detects a carpet, it automatically lifts the mop up. This means it can vacuum your carpets and mop your hard floors in a single cleaning run without you having to do a thing. No more wet carpets. Let's see how this robot handles a mess that we make for it. So I'm grabbing a salt shaker and just pouring some salt on the floor. The robot immediately vacuums it all up, and you can't even see a single grain of salt. Let's repeat the experiment one more time. I'm pouring a lot more salt now. Let's see how the robot handles it this time. Notice how it slows down when it sees an area that needs a deeper clean, and then it speeds right back up. You can also see how awesome the robot is at getting into the corners and along the walls, collecting everything it needs to. It's just so satisfying to watch the robot vacuum clean up, and you can see it all right from the app. A powerful 5,200 mAh battery gives it up to 180 minutes of non-stop cleaning time. On a single charge, it can clean a massive area of up to 300 square meters. That's over 3,200 square feet. Watch this. Its dustbin is full, so the robot knows it's time for a pit stop. It automatically heads back to the dock, and the base will suck all of that dirt right out of it. You literally don't have to do a thing. Hands-free cleaning at its best. Let's dive into the app, because honestly, it is seriously powerful. So what do we see? Right away, you get a map of your entire house. And you can choose specific zones for cleaning, meaning you don't have to clean the whole place every time. You can pick specific rooms to clean if you know a certain room doesn't need it. Or you can even select a specific spot. For example, if you spilled something somewhere and just need the vacuum to take care of it. You can also choose how many times the vacuum cleans that zone, 1, 2, or 3 passes. And you can set up multiple zones if you need to, and customize the cleaning cycles for each one. We've also got maps where you can set up no-go zones, areas where the vacuum shouldn't clean. For the robot, these are like invisible walls that it just can't cross. You can also add furniture to the map so the vacuum knows where things are. You can even edit the surfaces to tell it where you have a carpet. Basically, everything is super customizable, and you can set up the vacuum perfectly for your home. You can also choose the cleaning order of the rooms if you want it to clean in a specific sequence, like the kitchen first and then the hallway. What else is in here? There are also the vacuum settings. Let's see what's in there. First off, you can see that I've been using this vacuum pretty actively. It's already cleaned 15 square kilometers, which is 356 hours of pure work. I have a schedule set up so the vacuum cleans twice a day. I separate the wet and dry cleaning, and here you can see all my cleaning sessions from the last month. As you can see, there are a lot of them. So for me, this vacuum is an absolute lifesaver. Besides schedules, you can edit the surfaces and set rules for the vacuum on what it should do with carpets. You can edit the dock station settings, whether to automatically empty the dustbin or not, how often the mop should be washed, and other similar things. On top of that, we have a maintenance tab where you can see all the vacuum's parts that you need to keep an eye on. That's the filters, sensors, and everything else. And it shows how often they need to be changed. The revolutionary obstacle avoidance system is also customizable, and you can even get photos. Your vacuum will send you pictures of the obstacles it encounters on its way, like, for example, a cat that ran across its path. You can choose any voice you want and even install a custom voice pack at your discretion. Additionally, you can fully customize whether the vacuum will have any lights on and whether it will charge when it needs to, or during off-peak times to save you money on the electricity you use. There's also a pin and go button, and the vacuum will go wherever you tell it to. This is useful, for example, for cleaning up some mess that you've accidentally dropped. Oh, and get this, you can even make real-time video calls through the robot. Use it to check in on your home or say hi to your pets when you're out. How cool is that? When I went on vacation, this robot vacuum's video call feature was a real lifesaver. I was worried about my cat, but thanks to the robot, I could call her every single day. I'd just open the app and drive the vacuum over to her bowl to check if she was eating. Then, I'd find her somewhere in the apartment and say hi through the speaker. Of course, the cat was just confused about why the vacuum was talking to her. But for me, it was a huge relief. Being able to see that she was okay and had her food gave me complete peace of mind for the entire trip. And honestly, it's just a blast to drive it around the apartment. You get to see everything from a whole new perspective, like you're suddenly only a few inches tall. Let's wrap it up. 5 key takeaways. First, its smart navigation is next level. Second, the Roborock mop doesn't just wipe, it actually scrubs your floors clean. Third, the all-in-one dock. It empties the dust, cleans its own mop, and refills the water. Fourth, it's a game changer for pet owners, from avoiding messes to letting you check in with the camera. Fifth, the suction power. This thing is an absolute monster. Like, subscribe, bye, see ya.